Hello friends, my name is Pratik and welcome back to my channel. So guys, in today's video I am going to show you another setup video which is of Realme 9i. Now I have been using this device from couple of days now, and so I thought let's make a setup video on this mobile as well. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and without wasting any time, let's just start the video. So when you start the phone for the first time, this is the kind of interface you will be able to see on your mobile screen. So I'm going to show you start to end setup process. So on the first page, you get an option to select language over here. So now you can see there are multiple languages supported in the device. So you can select any language from any country and you can just go forward with the process. So I have selected English already. So all you have to do is after selecting language, you have to click on next option. After that, we are on the next page, and on the next page we get Realme smartphone user agreement. So it is the agreement. If you want to read, you can read the agreement, which is not so short. So the agreement is big. Yeah, it might take some time. So if you want to read, you can read it, but I'm not going to read it. So at the bottom you will get an option to check mark a box, and it says I have read and agree to the user agreement. So yeah, I'll tap on that, and after tapping on user agreement, I will click on next. So on another page there is terms and services. So if you want to read each and everything, you can just read it, and all the check boxes are already selected over here. So it's simple. All you have to do is you have to click on next option over here. So on the next page, we get an option to connect to Wi-Fi. Now there are two processes. Either you can connect to a Wi-Fi and then you can complete the setup process, or else you can skip the Wi-Fi part and you are good to go with it. So you do get an option at the bottom to skip it for like if you don't have any internet connection or something, or you are willing to do it later. So you can click on skip part over here. So but I'm going to connect to a Wi-Fi, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to select a Wi-Fi connection and then I'll go forward with the process. So I have connected Wi-Fi to the device right now, and I will click on next option over here. And after selecting Wi-Fi, after connecting to a Wi-Fi, it will take some time for the update. So now you can see on the screen it is taking time for installing the updates and all. So we have to wait for a minute now. Okay, so after connecting to a Wi-Fi or internet connection properly, we are on the next page. On this page, you can see you get an option of copy apps and data. So what happens in this option? If you're using another Android device previously, and if you want all the applications to be installed in your new mobile, or to transfer the data in your new mobile, you can select this option. And now there are two options. Either you can click on next, and after clicking on next, you get three options. First option is a backup from Android phone. So basically all the backup which is saved in your previous device, it will be transferred to the new device. The second option is a backup from the cloud. So if you have any cloud ID, you can enter cloud ID and you can just start from there. And the third option is for iPhone. If you are an iPhone user, then you will be able to transfer all the applications or something in this device. So I'm not going to do it. I want this new device to be completely new. So I will click on don't copy at the bottom. So after that, we get an option to log in with our email or sign in option. So if you have any email ID or something, Google email ID, you can enter the email ID over here and you can log in with your account. So I'm going to enter my email ID over here and I'm go forward with the process. So after entering email ID, we have to enter password over here. So I'll quickly enter the password. So after entering the password, I'm clicking on next. And after that, there is two-step verification from Google. Now, previously, which I was the email ID which I was using on my previous device, the same email ID I have entered over here. So it will send an verification on that previous device. So I have to accept that login from there. So I will show you. Okay, so now you can see I have received an email ID or the login process verification over here. So I will click yes, it's me from my old device, and then you can check on this screen that the permission has been granted. So I have done it. So after giving permission, we are on the next page and it says welcome from Google, and you just have to click on I agree option. Now Google is getting my account info on the next page. So it will check from backend all the information related to my account and it will show me. So once the account information is gathered, we are on the next page, and on this page it's all about Google services. So if you want to create a backup of all the files or data which is present in device, you can create a backup on Google Drive. So if you want to keep this toggle on, you can keep it, but I don't want to keep any backup for now. So I'm turning it off. Location permission, no, I don't want to give any location permission. And next is device maintenance option, which says send usage and diagnostic data. So it is if you're facing some issues regarding any account or something, or any problem in your device, the diagnostic data will be sent to, or it will be forwarded to Google, so that they can improve in future from that data. So if you want to give permission, you can keep it on, but I don't want to give it, so I'll keep it off. And once everything is done, you have to click on accept at the bottom. On next page, it says continue setup. So there are two processes now. Either you can keep the setup till here and you can start the device directly, or else you can click on continue to complete whole setup process in one step. So as we have came this far, I will click on continue over here. So after clicking on continue, the next process is of Google Assistant. So if you want to activate Google Assistant in this device, so you have to say hey Google, and you have to follow some of the questions over here which is given at the bottom. But I want to skip it for now, because I can do it later in settings, so I will skip it. So after that, it says access your assistant without unlocking your phone. So even if your device is locked, and if you say hey Google, it will activate and you will be able to speak with Google Assistant. So you have to click on I agree over here. After that, we get an option of anything else on the screen. So it has three options over here. First one is add another email account. So if I click on add another email account, it will show me all the accounts which you can do login with. So if you have another email ID of Google only, you can select Google over here, Outlook, Hotmail, Yahoo. All the options are over here. If you want to select any option, if you want to add another email ID, you can do it from here, but I'm not going to add it. So for reference, I'm just showing you. So the next option is change wallpaper. So in change wallpaper, you again get 4 steps, which is live wallpaper, photos and wallpaper. So if I select wallpaper option over here, so it is taking me to theme store, so I don't want to go there. If you want to set any wallpaper before starting the phone, you can set it from here. It's just for reference. I'm going back. And the last option is review additional application. Now you do get an option over here to review which applications are going to be installed in your device. So first one is, as you can see, all of the following apps, but I don't want to give permission to share chat and MX Takatek, so I'm not going to select that. So after doing that, I will click on OK, and after that I'm going to click on done for now. So now you can see on the screen getting your phone ready. After that, it takes us to next page, and it says set unlock method. So there are three steps if you want to set a lock pattern or face unlock or anything. So you can see password, fingerprint and face option over here. So you can directly lock your phone, or you can set a lock to your phone from these options over here. So I'm going to do it later, so I'll click on later option over here. So next option is hey tap account. So it is from Realme. I'm not interested in that. If you want to register, you can click on register. If you have already an account over there, so you can sign in over here, but I'm going to skip this part, so I'm going to click on later option. So next page says something about recommended. So auto update overnight. If you want to keep auto update, you can keep this toggle on. And next one is glance for Realme. So I don't want to keep any of this on, so I'm turning it off. And after that, I'll click on next option. So on next page, it says import data. So it's similarly to the copy apps and data page. So if you want to import all the data from your old phone to your new device, you can select this option. But if you want to keep your phone new, then you can click on next option. So yeah, finally the setup is complete. Now you can see welcome Realme UI. So this phone has Realme UI 2.0, and we'll click on get started. So now you can see the device setup is complete, and now you're good to use your device as it is. So if you want to make any changes in your device, like if you want to keep any lock pattern, fingerprint, or if you want to keep any face unlock or something, everything you will be able to do in settings option. So you can go in settings over here, and you will be able to change all the settings which you want. You will be able to change your wallpapers, your time, and each and everything in settings option. So this was the simple steps which you have to follow if you want to set up your phone very properly. So I hope you have understood how you can set up your Android phone if you're buying it for the first time, or you're setting up a new device. So if you like this video, hit that like button and also the subscribe button down somewhere there in red. You can subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and if you have any question, write down in comment section below. I'll try to answer all of them. So I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.